What am I supposed to do with my life, right? We go through this a lot of the time. What am I supposed to do? And my mom said to me once, that is a huge privilege. She said, we got to this country and we were focused on keeping our heads down and doing what we had to do. We were focused on our current meal, our current day of work, our current child, not the next of anything. And isn't this just an embodiment of what they say of staying in the moment? This is what they were forced to do. So since we started way up there on Maslow, it may be harder for us to find this happiness. But our parents said that, they kept their heads down and they just did it. And I give them a lot of respect. Okay, my mom is still going strong. My dad passed away in May. That's been a really hard thing for our family this year. But it also, I think, helps, when you go through grief, if you lose somebody, this also stress tests this philosophy. Because if I looked at all this, I said, well, this is all BS after all. I don't believe in any of it. But the challenge for our parents' generation, with some exceptions, is they didn't do it. Their mental health wasn't always that good. They didn't address it. You've heard a lot about that in the last few days of mental health, the saying we held it together. I don't know. Sometimes that anger came out, that sadness came out, that disappointment came out. I don't know that they just did it and got all the way through it as healthily, if that's a word, as they could. I've interviewed a lot of celebrities on my talk show. One of my favorite questions to ask them is, how do you say no to people? Because they get asked things all of the time. And one of them is not me, and the other one is not now. Okay, so not me is like if someone comes to you in your department and you don't have the time, you don't have the bandwidth, you're not rewarded for it, it's not on your work plan. Hey, but you know what? Debbie in accounting, she can help you. That's more her lane. I don't mean to take everything that comes your way and give it to Debbie in accounting. That's not what I'm saying. But there is one way to do that where you can divert it. And the other one that I think is actually more applicable is I can give you 10 minutes tomorrow, or I can give you an hour in 2 or 3 weeks. They will almost always take the 10 minutes tomorrow. And you will save yourself 50 minutes because usually they don't need an hour. They just need a few minutes. So again, you got to go through that first filter first, right? Of, do I even want to do this? But if you feel like you can't get out of it, if you have time, you got to do it. But if not, it's a good idea to go for the immediate 10.